What are you doing? Come on!
How many of those beasts left?
2, and 9 or 10 of the little ones.
9 or 10? How's that possible?
They have a moon stage.
Right. We gotta get her first. Anything good?
It's all right. I've worked less.
Wait! You didn't see Jace out there, did you?
Jace? No.
Oh, good. For a moment there, I thought we were in trouble. Oh, it hurts so badly! So very badly!
The gods, they do nothing.
Oh! A hovermere? Seriously? All right, we're here at the Dragon's Lair in San Antonio, Texas, on the eve of San Antonio's first Grand Prix, and I'm here with Grayson. And Grayson, this is your first time competing in a Grand Prix.
First time, yes.
What is your ultimate goal in participating in the Grand Prix?
My ultimate goal really is to have fun with it. I mean, that's why I started playing again. It's just been so much fun. It's, something me and my roommates are all into. So, we do this on the weekends, and having a big competition like that is usually really awesome. I used to play, video game competitions, and I just like going to compete.
If you finish high enough at these things, there is the possibility of going pro. Is that something that you've ever given thought to, even?
There's a lot of pressure with that, but yeah, if I could, that'd be really nice.
There are many different formats in competitive Magic, and the format for San Antonio's first ever Grand Prix tournament is also its most popular, Standard. When playing Standard, you may only play with the most recently released sets. As new sets are released, they are added to the pool of Standard legal cards, and every year in the fall, the sets from the previous year rotate out as the new large expansion set debuts. With a few popular strategies expected to appear in force here at the Grand Prix, players prepare by deciding which of them to adopt and which to focus their fight against. Public enemy number one these days seems to be that sibling pair of power, the Thragtusk. Beat 'em or join 'em? Two beasts or not two beasts? That is the question. As you travel from city to city, all eyes are on you as a pro player. Do you feel the weight of great expectations?
Yeah, I obviously would like to win them all, though that's impossible. But as long as you've got some victories every now and then, whether it's making top 8 or top 16 or whatever, you feel pretty good about it. Any individual tournament can go anyway, so sometimes, you go from 0-3ing a tournament to making top 8, like in the next week. So there being more tournaments actually makes that a little better.
How has going pro changed your life?
It's had a pretty big impact. Through Magic, I've actually Now I'm pretty busy these days. Like I've got a full-time job as a game designer, and I still have a hand in running Channel Fireball. And between those two, like, and tournaments, it's hard to find time. But I got all of those jobs through Magic, like through the connections I made, like through the people I met, and through being able to display like I'm good at these certain things in order to get people interested in having me run a website or having me maybe try to design games. And I think without Magic, I'd be doing something completely different now. So it's certainly been a pretty big life changer. Also, I mean, the money from the Pro Tour has supported me. Like when I first started playing, I was in college and didn't have a job, and by winning money at tournaments, I got to go to more tournaments, and it went from there.
Can you imagine a time in your life, maybe in 30, 40, 50 years, you're an old man in your rocking chair. Can you imagine a time in your life where Magic is no longer a part of your life?
Right now, I really can't. Like, I can see playing less Magic. I play still a lot of Magic, and I can very easily see that number reducing. But I don't think I'm ever going to just put the cards down forever. Like, even if I say didn't play Magic for 5 years, it would always be, I would still be like, looking at tournament coverage and talking to people about it and, doing the odd Magic Online draft every now and then. Right. I would be surprised if I ever, at this point, ever quit Magic for good, unless something very strange happened. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just imagining. You're all 70 years old. All the Channel Fireballers are. The reunion tour for one more Pro Tour. The testing. Do you think that's something that could happen?
I mean, I would love for that to happen. Like, I would love for Magic and the Pro Tour to be continue going. I'd love for me and all my friends to hit 70 without incident. But I think as gamers get older, people just keep playing games. I don't see gamers quitting. Like, some of the guys I learned how to play Magic with are, now in their 40s and 50s. They have kids. They still play Magic or D&D or whatever, and it's becoming a lot more acceptable and just something people do, and I think that's awesome. I don't, even if I'm not playing Magic specifically, there's no way I'm not going to be playing some kind of game. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty much hooked on being a gamer.
Making the Sunday cut of a Grand Prix is difficult for even the most experienced players, but this is your first Grand Prix. What was it like as you're moving up the standings?
It's been pretty intense, actually. I mean, it's just been an experience I'll never forget. I mean, the competition and the meta here is really tough, so it's a thrill for sure.
You said playing against these pros. I mean, it's been an experience. Has it given you any thought about the idea of going pro?
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, for me to come in and do so well, I mean, I would definitely go pro if I had the opportunity and I got the skill base and got the knowledge. I definitely would love to. It would be awesome.
The point of my deck is to bash your face in.
Play a bunch of small humans and make them bigger.
Step 1, defeat their spells. Step 2, attack with angels. Repeat until dead.
Draw cards and tempo they out.
2-for-1 dudes.
Robots.
Play zombies, eat brains, win.
Survive.
Despite getting summoned by some star players in the top 8, the Thragtusks couldn't prevail. And so the finals of Grand Prix San Antonio featured software engineer Tyler Lytle's blazing fast black and red aggressive deck against computer engineer Matthew Pratzer's blazing fast black and red aggressive deck. In Game 1, Lytle made a zombie, then Pratzer made a zombie, then Lytle made a zombie, then Pratzer made a zombie, and then their zombies attacked each other, and then Lytle's aristocratic vampire from the Castle Falkenrath flew in suddenly to deliver a swift, brutal blow that forced Pratzer into submission. While Lytle continued his formidable undead assault in Game 2, Pratzer managed to incinerate the zombies and eventually Lytle himself with the hurling of multiple searing spears. But Lytle rebounded in Game 3 with a crafty, diabolic plan. He fed his aristocratic vampire the toxic blood of his own zombies, the fumes of which were highly damaging to Pratzer, but left the hardy vampire unfazed, and somehow managed to make the zombies even stronger. With Pratzer tapped out and defenseless, Lytle added a hellish devil jockey to his final attack, more than enough to seal the deal and secure his first Grand Prix championship. Is there a moment in this tournament that sticks out to you, when you look back on it, that's a memorable moment?
Yeah, when I actually played LSV the first day, I believe, in round 7, and it came down to a game 3, and it was I got to one of those points where I was figuring out the decision tree for what I needed to do, and it was I played a Hellkite and attack, and it was something I immediately realized I was like, that was wrong, and then I realized at that point I said, I'm just starstruck. Take a deep breath. Just play correctly. And I always thought about that. Every round I sat down, I said, don't be dumb. Play Magic, play it smart. Don't be dumb.
Congratulations, Tyler Lytle, the Grand Prix champion here in San Antonio. Attack you with my troll.
No blocks.
Discard a Dreg Mangler. Make my troll bigger. That's 5 damage. I believe you're dead.
Before damage, I'll cast Azorius Charm. Put the troll on the top of your library.
Okay. Your turn.
At the end of your turn, I'll cast another Azorius Charm. Draw.
Judge!
You again?
I'm sorry.